The movie stars don't matter. Okay, the sports people don't matter. I mean, they matter in their industries, but they don't matter as far as swaying public opinion. That's over. That's gone. The social media destroyed all of that. So nobody gets up in the morning and says, gee, what O'Reilly says, that's what I'm going to believe. They don't do that. What Americans now are searching for is fact-based analysis. They'd like to get the truth without all the garbage, without all the ideology, without all the hidden agendas. And when you look at, these nitwits calling the War Powers Act, the worst is Senator Charles Schumer. What a blanket hypocrite that guy is. And I used to like him because I'm a New Yorker. When Obama bombed Libya, and leading to Gaddafi's death, Schumer supported it and said nothing about it. Hillary Clinton was the cheerleader on that act. No War Powers Act. So that's Libya. This is Iran, Senator. What's the deal here? Can't explain it. And most Americans see through that. They see through the hypocrisy on both sides. And they're rejecting it, thank God.
You, like me, have regular contact with Donald Trump. We knew him long before he ever ran for politics. We've known him through both his 10 years now. This one, obviously, quite early days so far. How do you feel he is second time round, Bill? How do you categorize President Trump Mark II? Much better. The first 2 years of his first term, he just didn't know, trusting the wrong people. He was listening to too many people. Donald Trump, I've known him 35 years. He has never misled me. And you know me, I ask direct questions. Yeah.
So he has never misled me. And because of my association with him, I wrote a book called The United States of Trump, which is widely read in the Communist Politburo in Beijing. And 3 weeks ago, I was invited to address the communists in Beijing, which I did. And it was off the record, but I told them I have to debrief President Trump when I get back to the States, unless you guys throw me in a gulag and I can't get back. But that wouldn't be fun. You don't want to hang with me. So it was an extraordinary experience because what I brought there was a deep knowledge of President Trump. And I could explain to the highest levels of the Chinese government. And their questions were, well, if we do this, what will President Trump do? And I could answer that fairly accurately without guessing. But to be in that position, and I didn't solicit that. They came to me, okay? And to be in that position where I'm a journalist, but I'm also now almost a diplomat. And that wasn't the first time that happened. I was involved with the hostages in Gaza and other things. And I take it very seriously, extremely seriously. And I can't report everything. So when it's off the record, I honor that. But my access to the president has been a very positive experience for me and my followers, because I can pass on information I know is accurate.
Does he always, do you think, tell you the truth, or does sometimes he want...
Never misled me, not one time in 35 years. Now, he doesn't tell me everything. I didn't know that on Saturday night he was going to go in and wax the Iranians. I did not know that, okay? Because I'm not on the phone with him every day. I never call him, by the way. I don't intrude, all right? If he calls me and asks my opinion, I give it to him, like I did with Barack Obama and Bush the Younger. They both solicited my opinion as well. But never has Donald Trump said one thing to me that didn't happen or was not accurate.
How do you think he would like to be remembered by the end of this second term as a president?
As one of the greatest presidents. He's all over me for confronting the presidents, the book I have out now. He's all over me on that book. He goes, where am I, where am I, where am I in the rankings of the presidents? And I said, yeah, it's undetermined. You got 3.5 years. You could screw up beyond belief. You could be down there with Andrew Johnson or his cousin Lyndon Johnson, both disastrous presidents. Or if the tariff thing works, you could rework the economy so that the American people wages rise. and you can, impose peace upon the world, then you're going to be in the top 10. So that thing is, but he wants to be on Mount Rushmore. There's no more room, but he'll buy his own mount. Put his face up there.
He will. Bill O'Reilly, always great to have you on Uncensored. Thank you very much.